Hello, 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 and welcome back to my little series. This one is actually kind of unplanned. I wanted to do a video, kind of showing how to build. So, a lot of the videos that I've been making have been mainly focusing on blueprints. And so I wanted to do at least a video just to show what the 3D environment looks like and how the building blocks look like and all that good stuff. Which I actually have a starter content here, which I'm going to be using that. But for now, I want to make it light again. So we're going to do Control L, and then we're going to give it some light. If it works, there we go. So we're gonna do around there. Well, let's keep it there because then you can still see the flashlight of the V. Flashlight, yeah, you can still see the flashlight. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I am going to leave this folder alone, and I'm going to grab all of these, and what you can do is you can scroll all the way down and then shift and select this and then delete. Oops. There we go. Delete. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy down. Right there. Now he will be on the floor. Nope, not quite. There we go. So now, in order for you to navigate through this, I wanted to show that real quick too. So we're gonna leave that guy there because he seems to be not bothering anyone. So what I'm doing right now is I'm holding the right mouse key and I'm using W, A, S, and D to move around the environment. And so it's similar to as if you're playing a first person shooter. And then if you want to go up and down, you'll use E to go up and Q to go down. So with practice, you should be looking at something like this, where you can just navigate through. And yeah, so that's pretty much a quick rundown on how you can move around freely around the map. So I am going to go up here and I am going to go to starter content. And then I am going to go to architecture. And I am going to build a house. Very, very basic house. So I'm going to move the camera around here. Actually, I am going to build it around here where he is. So I'm going to put down a floor. So would let me. We're gonna place it here. Alright. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hold, yes, so Alt. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to kind of create a little perimeter here. I'm gonna build, so I'm gonna speed this part up. And like that. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of these, and we're gonna go ahead and move it up because it looks like it is freaking out. Whoops. There we go. So we're gonna put that right there. Much better. And then I am going to go ahead and go here and fix some of these up. So we'll move this like that. And boom, bada bing. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab this one, and we're just gonna place it for now here. And then I'm gonna grab a door. We're not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one. There we go. Delete that one. Oops. And then we're going to do a window. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to grab one, and then we're going to press Alt, and we're just gonna drag it out. And then to use these tools up here, I would recommend learning the shortcuts. So shortcut for rotating is E, and we're just going to rotate it 90 degrees. And then to go back to move the object, it's going to be W, and then you're just going to drag it up here nearby the wall. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this window, and I am going to Alt, copy it, rotate 90 degrees, and we're not gonna worry about perfection right now. We're just gonna be adding everything on here, and then we're going to drag another one out. So I'm gonna speed this process up. Alright, so now we have our house, as you can see here. Very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these because I don't need them anymore. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some texture. So I am going to go down here, and we're going to go to the content folder, and we're going to go to materials. And as you can see, we have all sorts of different materials that we can work with. So for now, I am going to use cobblestone pebble, and all I have to do is drag and drop, and I am going to place these on the outside of all of these walls. Alright, and then for the floor, we're gonna do, let's do concrete panels, we'll do tiles. Let's see how that looks like. Ooh. That looks nice. Alright, this is the house. And I am going to press play. And as you can see, this is how it looks like. One second. And this is how it looks like. You can see. So if you're seeing this, it's because there's some sort of there's an obstruction somewhere, so I have to look at that later. But let me look at the whole map. Everything else looks okay. Doesn't look like. Okay, so yeah, this is my house, and I could even build more walls around here if I wanted to. And let me see my flashlight. And so the reason why I wanted to do all of this is because in the next video I am going to be learning how to crouch, advanced crouching, and I have all sorts of notes for that. Let me exit out of this. So these are all the notes for that one, and so that one is gonna be a much longer video, but for this video, I wanted to at least show that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!